Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Game Informer's Test Chamber. I'm Andrew Reiner, and I'm joined by Bryan Vore today.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Brian's on the sticks. He's playing Strider. He just reviewed it for us. I also could not put this game down. I played it not one sitting, but pretty damn close to it. Bryan, what do you think? What do you think of Strider's return here from Double Helix Games?
Well, I'm loving what they did here. They took a lot of the classic Strider elements and then turned it into kind of a Metroidvania style game.
Yep.
As you can see, this map here, there's just tons of stuff to explore, and this is just one of the many areas in the game.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different burrows, like 6 or 7 of them?
Yes.
Which we won't bring up for sake of spoiler. This is a completed game, by the way, so there will be no bosses in it, and Brian's just going to zoom around and show off different powers. Maybe not showing all of them, but we'll show some of the stuff that you can do.
So that's the eagle power. You can kind of transition between planes in the game. I'll kind of just demonstrate it here. There's like 2 planes to some areas, and you can kind of go back and forth between the 2.
And that does not get confusing for hunting down secrets and stuff like that if you're going for 100% completion. So there, you use the D-pad to change the color of your sword, so he has ice. So that was a door that was blocked. You could only use the blue sword to get through there.
It's like super missiles and all that jazz.
Right. Yeah, very, very, very Metroid-esque.
The save system is very easy. You just kind of run past this pad, you get health back, and the saving couldn't be easier.
So you get the wall climb, you hit up in the jump button, you go faster up the walls. Let's see, what else can you do? Yeah, you get the little kind of dash move in the air. So you'll have platforms. There's some tricky platforming in this.
Yeah.
Where you really need to get some height on your jump, and you got to use everything you can, hitting the double jump at the right time, and then that little dart move at the right time to get where you need to be. And the game is very difficult. I was surprised just on the normal difficulty. Very nice, by the way, how tough it was in certain points. One in particular, it's not a spoiler, but there's an elevator, and it was driving me nuts.
Oh yeah, it definitely pushes you towards the end. It pushes you to use all the powers that you have at your disposal. They do a really good job with all these kind of multicolored blades. This is the kind of fiery, explosive one. Which is my favorite in the game. It kicks so much butt. And what's cool is not only do you get those power ups, but you also have these knives, the kunai. And they all get unique powers. So like this one, it like sticks to the wall and then blows up. But say the red is the reflect power up. That one, I didn't see that electricity there. But the red, you can see it bounces around like crazy. So you start out with just a few. You can also upgrade the total number of kunai you have. So you start with just like maybe 3, and you can eventually throw like 6 or 7 at the same time.
So Bryan, looks like you tracked down all the hidden health containers.
Yes.
My health bar did not get that big. Maybe that's why I struggled so much on the elevator and you didn't.
Yeah, I was kind of trying to get get everything as I ran through. So I was doing a lot of backtracking and trying to find like hidden doors that I missed the last time.
And we're taking a look at this on PlayStation 4. It's also coming out on Xbox One, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, PC. Is it Wii U as well?
No Wii U.
No Wii U, okay. Pretty much everything except Wii U.
Yeah, so it's I kind of did some side-by-side comparison, and the PS4, Xbox One, of course, has a little bit crisper look to them, and the frame rate is noticeably smoother on the new-gen consoles. But I would have to think if you had never seen how awesome the new ones look, you might not be too weirded out. Might not be too disappointed by the look. I didn't see that.
In the old Striders, he actually had like a cloth scarf, right?
Well,
Or could you just not tell because of the graphics?
He had this kind of this light purple outfit, which is one of the several unlockable costumes you can get.
And those are the I would say probably the best kept secrets in this game is trying to track those down is pretty tricky. I really had to go out of my way to find some of that stuff.
Okay, so these are the well, all the bad guys have different colored shields, and you kind of have to match the your sword to their shield.
Which sounds a little silly, but it's actually pretty cool and pretty fun, and they end up having some really cool combat encounters where you're switching sword colors left and right.
Yes, especially in that dastardly elevator.
I just love the look of the game, the backgrounds, just stunning, and the play control is really, really nice.
Super tight. Yeah, I can't. I mean, when you're actually playing, like it's easy to overlook how deep, especially these open cities go. Like how the detail, how layered it is, and how far back you can get.
Right. And we're going to transition to a different zone here. And I completed it in about 5 hours. Bryan, you said you were at around 7. Mm-hmm. I don't remember what my completion percentage was, but yours is around 86. So it's pretty sizable going
89,
for... 89. Sorry. Going for 100% will take you some time, just because there is a lot of backtracking, and, you know, with new powers, very Metroid-esque.
Yes, with the... it doesn't have a traditional, like, teleportation system. So if you're looking for, like, that Castlevania, like, oh, I want to clean things up and go over here and get this last item that I'm missing, it's not that simple. There is, like, this kind of panther run that speeds things up a little bit, but you can't really get back and forth to old zones that easy.
Oof, those rockets are killing you.
Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of this.
There's an achievement for beating it in 4 hours.
I think that'd be doable.
Oh yeah, especially. I don't know. You know, I was thinking about playing it again on hard, but I don't think I could do it in 4 hours on hard, because you're gonna want to get everything on hard.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna need all the health and energy you get that you can get. It's what's the nice part about all these powers too is that energy bar in the top left that kind of changes color. Is that you feel like you can use things like this, call that guy in, and you can use it pretty generously if you think about it, like keeping it in your the mix of your combat. Like this panther guy runs through and just eats these guys. You especially want to use this guy on like a smaller room, because the panther can go back and forth and just eat.
Oh, it's hilarious.
The hell out of guys.
But and everybody gets chopped in two. Like,
yeah,
no one is left intact when they're attacked, which is great.
And if you
there is a sword deflect, very nice.
Yeah, with the red sword, you can actually deflect bullets back to the source, which is nice.
And Bryan's got it charged right now, so you hold down the attack button.
Yeah, and you get a nice long slash. Another cool thing, if you're killing a lot of guys, there's a... Oh, every time I try
That's been your nemesis in this, is the electrical fields.
I'm just trying to run around and have fun, and they just pop out of nowhere to get me.
Okay.
There we go.
Nice.
But there's that circular symbol that builds up, and if you hit enough guys without getting hit yourself by an off-screen
kind of a mini boss
mace rope thing. Come on, guy.
Yeah, this isn't a boss, but it is one of the bigger adversaries that is in the game, and we'll end it with this guy here, Bryan.
All right. But yeah, it's fun to just slash the hell out of these guys. You can really pull in like different powers, and if you build that meter up, you get like a crazy mode where your blade extends super long, and you could do like double damage. It's pretty great.
And Strider, like we listed the platforms. When is it out, Bryan?
It is out February 18th on PlayStation and consoles, and then February 19th on everything else.
Okay. And do you know the price?
It's $14.99.
Okay, totally worth it in my opinion. I had like I said, couldn't put it down to a degree, and had a blast with it. So thanks, Bryan, for showing us this, and thank you all again for watching. We'll see you on the next test chamber.